Infiltrate, engage, and destroy.
What's good, YouTube? I just want to go ahead and get this first video out the way, man. This is going to be the first video on my channel. And, you know, what better game than the beta for Blackout? Yeah, so, I'm just going to talk a little bit about, you know, the beta, my channel maybe, you know, and, yeah, mostly the beta. You know, it's honestly there's a lot for me to say about this beta. I really enjoyed it. Let me just say that off the bat, and I knew I was gonna like it. I knew it was gonna be hard for me not to like it, just because of the multiplayer beta. I really like the multiplayer beta, and I knew if the gunplay in this game was similar to the multiplayer beta, which it is. I knew I was gonna like it. But anyways, man, yeah, Battle Royale is it's a fad right now. It's pretty popular.
Relocation to
Pretty popular
indicated safe
game
zone
mode.
is
You know,
advised.
games like PUBG and Fortnite, which is the huge success. You know, you hear about Fortnite everywhere, and that's not something that's very usual with video games. You know, for them to be talked about on TV in a good way. Usually it's, you know, people criticizing video games for their violence, but that's a whole nother video. We're not going to talk about that. But yeah, man, this game was a lot of fun. We had it for a week. Sadly, we don't have it anymore. Had it for a week. If you had PS4, you got it 4 days early. I did play it on PS4. You're not going to see any PS4 gameplay. Simply because I was kind of doo-doo at the beginning of the beta. I was learning, you know, where the guns and all that, and I really didn't think the quality would look good compared to the Xbox gameplay that y'all are seeing right here. But yeah, man, I already said it a lot of times, but this beta was really fun. What I like about the beta, so I play a lot of Fortnite. I play mostly on Xbox, and I play a lot of Fortnite because I like competitive sort of multiplayer games. And, you know, I downloaded PUBG, but I couldn't get into it simply because I felt like there wasn't enough fighting. You know, most of the time I felt like I was just looting for a long time. You know, just roaming around.
Further collapse expected. Relocate to
and
safe
then
zone.
every now and then I would get into a fight, or I would catch someone off guard and kill him. But most of the time, you know, it's just you're running out in the open and you get picked off. There's nothing you can do because there's just so many open fields. And I feel like this game, with the pacing and the movement and all the natural cover everywhere, you know, it kind of solves a lot of those problems. But, you know, obviously it's not Fortnite, you know, you can't build. And that's one of the things that I think makes Fortnite so popular. And also the fact that, you know, it's free. And kid-friendly. And you can also play it on basically everything, you know. You can play it on your toaster, microwave, all that. This you really can't. You know, it's Xbox, PS4, and PC. And but you know, I still think this game has a lot of promise, especially with you know, its main competitors. You know, I think a lot of people were skeptical about this game, especially because of Fortnite. You know, that's who you're competing with, and I'm talking about the Blackout mode. I'm not talking about the multiplayer or the zombies. You know, that's also included, but we're talking about the Blackout mode. And you know, I feel like people were skeptical. You know, if it was gonna be good, if, you know, it's even going to be able to compete with the games that are already there. And, you know, nothing's going to compete with Fortnite right now. Like I said, you know, this game is $60. Fortnite is free. You know, that already puts Fortnite at an advantage over this game. I feel that this mode, its main competitor is PUBG, and that is on Xbox and PC. Now on PC, I feel like the PUBG player base is already, you know, pretty solid. So I think it would take a lot for them to switch over to this game, and I think it would mostly be on Bluehole, the developers of PUBG. You know, if they make mistakes and force people to come to this game. But on Xbox, I mean, if you have an Xbox One X, PUBG runs fairly decently. You're not getting strictly 30 frames per second like on the Xbox One S and the regular Xbox. And the rendering is a little bit better, the rendering distance and whatnot. And, you know, the graphics are better. But, I mean, compared to this game, it's just, at least on the Xbox One X, it looks amazing. It runs amazing, too. And, I was watching PS4 Pro gameplay, and it looks just as good, too. And, I mean, a lot of people were saying, with the regular PS4, and the older versions of the Xbox One, that the graphics look outdated. And I agree, you know, they aren't the best graphics for, you know, compared to the games that are out right now. But I really like Treyarch's decision with caring more about the performance of the game and how the game is running than about the graphics. I mean, the game still looks good, you know, it's playable. Obviously, you know, getting a more powerful console is going to give you an advantage because you can spot people easier, and that can be the thing that wins you a gunfight. But I would rather have graphics that look a little bit uglier, and have the higher frames, because that's going to make, in my opinion, the gameplay much better. You know, the smoother it is. But I mean, other than that, you know, I think this game is great, and I feel bad for PUBG, mostly on console, well, the Xbox One, because I feel like you know, this game just kind of really shows what PUBG could have been. Now, PUBG does have things that, or you know, one thing in my opinion that's better than this game, and that's the realism in the guns. You know, the bullet drop and how much you have to lead your target and whatnot. That, you could say, is a little bit, makes that game a little bit better, and also how you can, you know, kind of peek around corners. That also helps a lot. I think this game is good without that feature. You know, I don't see any reason why someone would play PUBG over this game on Xbox, simply because no matter what console you have, this game is going to look better, it's going to run better, and overall I think this game is more fun simply because you're always in action. You know, you loot, yeah, and you gotta run around a little bit, but the map is a nice size, and it feels like you're always around something. And yeah, I mean, I feel that's what a battle royale should do. You know, I know there's battle royales out there that, you know, it's a little bit more slow paced, strategic, but you know that's not for me, and it's not for a lot of casual players. I'm not saying I'm a casual player, but yeah, the pacing on this game is great. It's always really intense, and getting kills with any gun is really rewarding. There's a couple of glitches. Well, actually, I really only noticed one, and it's with looting backpacks. You sometimes get stuck on certain things like attachments, especially if you already have the attachment. You know, you can get stuck on it pretty easily. But I mean, other than that, the game doesn't really. It's in beta, and I feel like it doesn't have that many problems. The armor was pretty overpowered at the beginning of the beta. They tuned it a little bit, I think, or well, yeah, I think they tuned it. It felt like they tuned it a little bit, you know, nerfed it a little bit, because it was ridiculous at the beginning of the beta. But yeah, man, I enjoyed my time playing this. I'm sad that it's over. Gotta go back to Fortnite now. You know, there's really nothing else to play, at least on console. On Xbox, we don't got Spider-Man. But you know, October 12th is just around the corner. So that's gonna do it for the video. Y'all stay tuned. I will be putting up more gameplay, mostly Fortnite for now, unless y'all want to see something else. Which, you know, if it's a game that I like, I might consider putting up gameplay for it. But yeah, leave feedback. Let me know how I did. This is my first video. Yeah, I hope I can continue doing this. I hope y'all like it. Thanks so much for watching. And I will catch you guys later. Goodbye.